we're going to start by pulling out this old motor setup. We got two 1700 watt motors in the back here. Just Amazon cheapies, threw in there, get it going. Had a top speed of about 23 mile an hour. You can see there, just dual motors set up. Both brushless motors, but only 1700 watts. Voice it over. Here we have the axle we've just created. This is a new rear end for it. It's a whole new rear axle going into this thing. The motor's going to be supported by the axle. Here's a 1 inch round stock axle that I made up. I put a 1/4 inch keyway in it. Just machined it on the mill there, and then I made up these bearing retainer plates. Try and stiffen up the rear end a bit. Both sides we can see the retainers have been machined out of a single piece of billet and then welded to the rear axle. Got the rear axle adjustable. I've got Heims up the front, so that's what it's swinging off. It's 1.25 inch round tube with 120 thou wall thickness, so plenty of strength there. The motor's going to mount up the front here in the axle. It's the 1718 Moto Energy, purchased from Thunderstruck motors, so it's a pretty decent unit. It's 16 kilowatt, 48 volts. Utilizes a Curtis controller, a 1232 controller, so it's been 48 volts. That's more than adequate for it. Peak I think of about 320 amps is the maximum current, so it gives me approximately a total of about 16 kilowatts total power. Thunderstruck Motors went ahead, they custom programmed it for me with some of my requests. So I had a high and low speed added. They got forward and reverse neutral. Yeah, here we can see it comes with the boots, comes with the isolation solenoid, the key switch, the accelerator pedal, or the rear start for it, so you can see that's all there. So yeah, it's a complete unit. They come wide, ready to go. Basically all I had to do was plug in power and away it went. We got installed a new motor and speed controller that we got from Thunderstruck motors. It's a 16 kilowatt go-kart motor. We built a new axle, we built new hubs for it, new bearing and retainer plates, new swing arm, beefed everything right up, spent a couple of days doing fab work. Guess it's time to go out and see if it actually did anything. Let's go give it a run.